Hey, what's going on guys? It's Stuff back here with another video, and today's episode of NRLA Master League Run is going to be a little different today. Reason being is because I got ranked out of Master League to Grandmaster. Yes, I finally made it to Grand Champion. It's been a long time coming, and you'll finally be seeing faster paced competitive games. Now since I got ranked out of Master, I don't know if I will get signed to a team. So this could possibly end the series, unfortunately. But if I do get picked up by a team, then I will continue this series and change the name to NRLA Grandmaster League Run. Nothing much will change but faster paced gameplay and new teammates. Even though this is going to be a very new era to me, playing against 1500 and 1600 consistently now, this is a great thing. But the worst part about it is I'm going to have to leave my Master League teammates behind. They were a lot of fun to play with, and I will for sure remember them throughout this series. I had so much fun with them, and I think they were probably the biggest influence on me as to why I made it to Grand Champion. I just want to thank them and shout them out really quickly. Starting with my teammates, Notice Dawn 7887, Adam on Snapchat at Little Secret, and Abdulion didn't want a self shout out, so I'll just put his name on the screen. Same with Redtail, and same with my general manager, Spider. You guys know who you are, and I want to thank you all for making this series possible. Anyways guys, since I did not play yesterday, I have the footage of the live stream at twitch.tv/nationalrla. Finally, we played a really solid team in the 8th seed called the Divas. The team was really fast-paced and it was difficult for us to handle, unfortunately giving us a loss. I want to give all footage credit to NRLA so I don't get copyright striked, and if you wish to join the league, the Discord link will be in the description. I really hope to continue the series for you guys because I'm having so much fun making it. And without further ado, let's get right into the video.
And if it's anything like last series, we're in for an entertaining one. What do you think, Rio?
Yeah, it should be great here. Looking at the southeastern region both these teams belong to, Divas are ranked 1, Barbarians are ranked 4, but they're only separated by 2 points, so this is an extremely close region here, as a 3-0 or 3-1 win could put Barbarians in first place, possibly, as that would be quite the leap to make, and I'm sure they want to take it here, as we're going to get this game going, get these players in, and I am anxious to see how this pans out, as this is a close division and I want to see who is going to fight for the lead here. Divas maybe extending their lead, or Barbarians hopping all the way from the bottom to the top. But on the Diva side, we got Akachi, Rupus I'm going to go with. If I'm saying that wrong, please let me know. And Vorps, Mert. On the Barbarian side, Abdulion, Redtail, and Notice Dawn. As Barbarians starting out with some pressure here. Nice touch by Rupus, going to get it away from the net. A bit of a double commit, but it does get cleared out, and no harm comes from it. Mert not able to get that one. I said Mert. I'm going to say Vorse. But thank you for clarifying that up, Nevros. Rupus it is, as Rupus gets the ball in front of the net. Nobody there to take the shot, as right now Divas playing a little bit on the defensive side. 1 player up, 2 players back. I'm going to see if that pans out for them. Maybe they're just getting settled in here.
Yeah, definitely some early back and forth action we're seeing here as Vorse takes it upfield. Redtail getting the 50, but that's back into the Barbarians corner, and Akachi trying to get this touch out mid. He does indeed. No teammate there to follow it up, however, but Rupert cleaning it up, taking it back down. Notice Dawn trying to get it to safety. Can't quite do so just yet, but Abdulion with a nice save there, and it's down to the Divas end.
War's going to take control. I like to see the control coming there. Unfortunately, the challenge does come in, but I like to see the teams trying to take control of the ball and make plays with it instead of just, going straight at the big booms downfield and just giving possession away. Redtail, dangerous hit. Vorse is there, but not able to make contact with the ball. Rupus racing to hit this one as the last player back. Able to get this above the net. Nobody challenging in the air, though, and Rupus all on their lonesome getting the first goal.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of miscommunication there from Notice Dawn and Redtail, as Notice Dawn was on the rotation back and Redtail kind of confused on to see if Notice was going to be challenging that ball or not, and Rupus doing an even better job of being able to get up and put that in.
Oh!
And as I see
out
that,
of nowhere.
Vorse with an excellent follow-up and giving the Divas that early 2-goal lead.
Yeah, Barbarians playing a little bit passive on defense here. Might not work out against this Divas team, as they are playing in the air and playing aggressive. We'll have to see if they get more comfortable themselves as Abdulian gets the ball, but it's going to go straight to Vorce. Vorce in the air quick. Notice on trying to get the challenge, able to pop it up, but Rufus is waiting. He's going to hit the ball to the corner. Akachi gets beat out. Nobody's left back, but there should be plenty of time for the Divas to rotate here. Akachi able to get over Abdulian, get the challenge, but noticed on in quick. Rufus with the pop. And an awkward little bit of a bounce there is going to put it in anybody's possession here. Looks like Abdulian's going to take this. Nobody's in the net. A second touch here could be good, but not able to make it. Once again, Barbarians playing a little bit passive. Pretty much it seems on both sides. I thought they were playing passes on defense, but we're seeing one player up and two players back.
Yeah, definitely that might be something that needs to be changed in order for the Barbarians to come back and get ahead and maybe a little bit more aggressive with that last man a little bit further back. But as I say that, Divas keeping control in midfield here, trying to get it knocked down, but Abdulian doing a good job of getting it back down to the Divas end. Redtail with a decent shot on Vorce with a better save. And we kind of got some back and forth going on once again. But Barbarians looking to get the shot on, noticed on, just can't quite connect with it, and Diva's able to clear it out.
Nice little demo. There's Divas keeping the attack up. Akachi with the shot. Not able to make it in though as Redtail makes the save. Great job getting past the defense, but not able to convert this go around. Vorce playing goalie here. As Rufus just going to take the ball away from Redtail and hit it completely across the field and stays with it. What a block. Comes off the wall and reads that one. That was a good read. Nobody's back in the net, though. Abdulian has the chance, but nobody makes contact, and an unfortunate opportunity gone here for the Barbarians.
For sure. That was definitely one that they needed to capitalize on if they want a better chance at coming back in this game. But Divas looking good. But as I say that, last man, I think, may have gotten bumped, and giving Redtail that opportunity to score that goal. And I didn't see if he got bumped or not. Thank you, replay. But we are here with the Divas still have the lead. 1 minute left to play here. But as I say that, Abdulian getting it past. And excellent save from Vorce there, excuse me. And Divas not ready to give up that lead just quite yet, but Barbarians want it bad, and he got 50 seconds to do so. I think it can be done.
Nice challenge there from Redtail, but the demo is what they got instead of the block. Nice save, though, coming back around. Redtail once again, calling out that name of Abdulian. Gets around Akachi, but Rufus there with a good challenge. 37 seconds left. Divas just have to keep the Barbarians in their own side of the field. If they do that, they're going to take this one. Akachi up quick, not able to make contact. I think Abdulian was in a good position this go-around, though. Rufus off the back wall, nobody there to take the shot, and unfortunately, Redtail just kind of gave away possession of that one, but it does end up with a shot on the net eventually. But still, no goal here. 12 seconds. Barbarians kind of stuck in their own half. Rufus with a fantastic play. Don there with a fantastic save to follow it up. But it's looking out of luck here for our Barbarians in game number 1.
For sure, I think unless the Barbarians can keep it up, but as I say that, it drops, and Divas taking this game in 2-1 fashion. Game number 1. Definitely, it seems like the Divas were playing a little bit faster than the Barbarians were, but as I say that, I think Barbarians just need to kind of turn around, kind of even in shots a little bit. Divas getting 6, Barbarians getting 4, and both goals unassisted from the Divas. Actually, all goals, including the Barbarians' goal, unassisted. And we got ourselves a series here, Rio.
Yeah, and I mean, we're going to have to see if the Barbarians can take some of the... They got the one goal, they brought it within, they just have to save that defense for the entire, game, and hopefully they'll be able to keep up with it and bring us back here in game number 2.
I agree, and as we wait for the counter to tick down to get us into game number 2 action, Barbarians showing that they do have the ability to take the games and take the win, but Diva's doing an excellent job of not letting him get too many shots on net and saving any shots that do come on net. So let's see what we have here in game number 2 as we get ready to kick off. Kachi winning that one to the right, but Redtail following it up. Nice block from Rupus there. Abdulian knocking it out mid for Notice Dawn. Notice Dawn gets an excellent touch. It's off the back wall. Force with an excellent block there, and Akachi taking it up the side, taking his time a little bit here, trying to get the pass out to Vorse. He does so. Vorse booming it down. Redtail with a nice block. Rupus up, gets the beat off the crossbar. Follow up by Akachi, and he puts it in.
Nice. Akachi doing a great job following that one. Good attack here coming out from the Divas. Vorse with the first little challenge, making the awkward save. And then the nice play off the backboard, pulling the defense out. Just like that, 1-0. Divas looking to take this series quick, hopefully for them. But we'll have to see here. Akachi not winning this face-off, but it does go to Rufus. Rufus gets this shot downfield. Notice Don there is in a good spot to make the save. Bit of a bump, an awkward bump, as it puts Vorse right back in place to make a touch, but not able to make it, and Redtail does finally get the ball away from the net for the moment, but Divas are not letting up on these attacks.
Definitely not. Divas definitely all guns blazing here on offense, and it's clearly working for them as an excellent touch off the back wall. Rupus almost gets the read there, and excellent touch from Abdulian, kind of hitting at the safety, but Akachi now ready to give it up, and Notice Dawn with the boom downfield, and oh no, unfortunate miss there. That's something that the Barbarians have been doing, and I think they need to clean it up, take a little bit more time to be able to score that and come back here.
Yeah, you got to recognize when you have that little bit of extra time, make sure you get a good shot, and that was a good shot there from Notice Dawn. Going to tie this one back up, not letting the Divas get out to too much of a lead here. They got to keep themselves in this series. Just great angle there. Defense getting caught out as all the Divas were in that corner there.
Yeah, it's definitely good recognition there from Notice Dawn, and as we were saying, they need to take their time before the shot. He does so, and he gets an excellent shot there into a place where no Diva player can get to it to make the save. And we got ourselves a tie game here as Redtail knocks it to the side, comes out mid. No Barbarian player quite able to follow it up as Verse knocks it down, tries to get the read, can't quite do so. Rufus knocks it off the back wall. Akachi with the follow-up, but just off the post. And Barbarians on the counterattack. Let's see what they can do with it. And he can score! Barbarians taking their first lead of the series.
Notice Dawn has woken up. 2 goals in this game, taking the lead, outplaying the Divas pretty much just all alone there. Of course, teammates helping push, not all alone, but you know the feeling. Getting those goals, and we'll see Divas if they can respond. As I say that, what a shot, but once again, I'm calling out Notice Dawn for the save this time around. 2 goals, 2 saves already. Looking to carry the team, get them back into the series, and maybe get some momentum building for the teammates here. As Akachi going up for the touch, not able to make contact, and nobody's back. Now Redtail with the redirect. This one's going in. Nobody's going to catch it. And all of a sudden, Divas are starting to make the mistakes.
Yeah, a little bit of that overcommitment there, but an excellent backflip bicycle shot there, and Redtail doing an excellent job of giving the Barbarians that 2-goal cushion. And completely different team I'm seeing right now from the Barbarians. How do you feel about that?
You're absolutely right, but on the same note, we're seeing pretty much a completely different team from the Divas. They're making mistakes, they're over-rotating, getting in ways of each other, and I think they just need to settle down. There's plenty of time with 2.5 minutes left here. Akachi trying to do something, but Notice Dawn once again playing a pivotal role as Redtail. That is not where you want to hit the ball, Redtail. Abdulian was not ready for that one, but no harm done as they are able to retreat and get the ball back under control for the moment. Notice Dawn trying to get this one up the wall, but now we're seeing some good midfield defense coming out from the Divas. A good clear there, but Vorse is waiting, taking control of the ball instead of booming it away as well. This was going to drop in front of the net. Here's a chance for the shot, but Vorse unfortunately playing the wall, not able to get there, and Divas almost getting caught out once again. Luckily for them, Redtail did not have the shot on net, or that might have been another goal and a 4-1 lead.
good, good try. Excuse me. Good
I
try
think
there from
Doomsy's trying
Rufus.
here.
I had something lodged in my throat. I don't quite know what it was, but Rufus knocking it downfield, trying to get the touch out mid, can't quite do so. Notice Dawn hits it to safety. Akachi following that up, putting it to the side. Redtail, a little bit of a mistouch, but Abdulian there to clean it up, and the Divas looking to try to make something happen here. As 1 minute down, they're down by 2. Something needs to come quick if they're going to come back into this game.
Yeah, we've seen they have the ability to score and do it quite quickly. Vorse missing that one, though. It's going to be bad. Akachi coming at the last second, making the save. I thought that one was going in for sure, but noticed on playing defense here. Bit of a double commit on that attack out, though, by the Divas, though, is going to lead this one right back to the Barbarians. Akachi and Rufus up. Neither of them quite making the play here. They're both trying to push in. Rufus going for the demo. Vorse going for the shot, but all 3 defenders are there. Double commit here, but this actually could be bad, but actually Rufus does not make the touch, and Akachi's going to take it away from the goal here. 30 seconds on the clock. Divas, here's your chance. Not going to make it. Rufus comes in with the shot off the post, and they just can't get the ball in. They have 10 shots on net, but only 1 goal. As almost another one, Akachi, this has got to be heartbreaking. They cannot get the ball in the back of the net.
It's kind of the same thing that we were saying about the Barbarians earlier in this game, I believe, about them slowing down to get the shots on target, and Divas, tons of shots on net here, and just not able to put them quite on target as another shot goes off the post here. Barbarians taking this one 3-1. Tie series here, 1-1.
Yeah, Barbarians playing a much better game. Divas playing a much more panicked game, it felt like. Like I said, they had 12 shots on net with only 1 goal. That is not where you want to be. On the other end, 5 shots for the Barbarians and 3 goals. That is fantastic. Of course, 6 saves coming out as well. They just played well overall. They played great defense when they had to, and they were able to turn the ball downfield and take advantage of the situations.
Yeah, definitely. I will definitely like what I saw more from Game 2 Barbarians than Game 1. I feel like the Game 1 Barbarians were a little bit of a getting the stream jitters out, feeling out the Divas and how they play a little bit, and they've been able to come back here in Game 2 and kind of take over what the Divas have been kind of playing and how it's been going.
And, like I pointed out a couple times in Game 1s, the Barbarians, they were playing a very hesitant game. They were playing, 1-man attacking, 2-man playing back behind midfield. Wasn't doing much for them. You got to have that help in threes. You can't just go in 1v3 and hope to get a goal. I mean, you can do that. It's just not going to work out most of the time. But in Game 2, we saw them step up, and they did a great job.
Yeah, for sure. And as we get into some Game 3 action here, series tied 1-1, let's see if the Divas can kind of turn around and not overcommit as much as they were in Game number 2. Maybe that's the change that they need to be able to come ahead. But Barbarians also looking to take the series lead here, going up into game point. Both teams, whoever wins this gets that game point, and let's see what can happen here.
Oh no, awkward touch by Vorse. Going to put the Divas in a bad position here to start out, but a nice little challenge. Rufus going to go up and get this one. Gets it towards the net. Redtail is there and able to get the clear off to the corner. Akachi trying to keep the pressure up, but gets beat out. Vorse should be able to take control of this one. Oh no, a miss. Let Rufus, not going to let this one go by. Has a chance to get a shot here. Nice hit. Going to follow it up in the air instantly, almost getting it down. Almost actually getting it over to Vorse on top of that. I'm sure Rufus was going for that double touch. Not quite able to connect, though. Abdulian trying to push the other way for Barbarians. Gets it around 1, but we're seeing a lot of double commits coming out for these Divas now. They're getting a little bit... They're not trusting their teammates to get these touches. They're not communicating too well, it seems. They're going to have to figure this out because they're leaving their net in some awkward positions here.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of, as we saw in that last play, as you just said, that another double commit from Vorse and Rufus on that last man. Kind of, I feel like the third man back is kind of playing a little bit too panicked and too aggressive. But as I say that, Vorse getting an excellent touch, Redtail with an excellent read also. And Barbarians keeping up the offensive pressure here, but as I say that, Divas knock it down.
Oh, man.
Tough touch there from Akachi, but Rupus tries to clean it up.
And that was a tough touch, but the Divas are playing far too aggressive. One of the players was in front of Akachi who hit the ball, and the other one was on the same level as him, so not going to get much done in that bit of a formation. As Barbarians turning this one in, Notice has a chance to get it. Nice block by Akachi. A couple of misses there. The ball's just going to float around for the moment, not really knowing where it wants to go as it finally makes its way into the Divas side of the field. Nice hit by Akachi. Notice Dawn is back, though. Not able to make the connection. The flip from Vorse does not hit, though. Just like that, the ball's back in the Divas side of the field, and Abdulian making a miss. We're seeing a lot of misses here. All of a sudden, both the teams, a little bit awkward situations going on here. They need to take a few seconds and settle down, reset the rotations, make sure they're hitting the ball, and I think either of these teams has the chance to take this game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think if the Divas kind of slow it down on that third man and just be a little bit more patient, they can definitely take this.
Oh no.
As we've seen, they have the ability to score, but Notice Dawn trying to get a decent flick. Just a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance.
No
Rupus,
challenge!
oh my. Almost,
Oh.
Abdulian almost getting punished there for not challenging, but as I say that, Rupus with an excellent shot gives him that go-ahead lead.
The Barbarians feel like they're falling back into their game one habits here, playing really passive on defense. There's two players in goal, and neither of them went up to challenge that first shot. They're lucky that one didn't go in. But that did set in motion the attack and the follow-ups that did let Divas take this one. Going to up 1-0 here, 2 minutes just now about to come up on the clock. Akachi not going to let this one go, but there's another one of those double commits, but the defense is not aggressing right now. As Notice on hit this one back towards the net. Luckily, it does go far enough wide. Somebody's got to step up and help on offense. We can't be playing too far back here. There's a good play from Abdulian. Gets in, gets the challenge. Redtail trying to do the same. The ball's floating, but the defense, the Barbarians just going to let that one go.
Vorse with an excellent touch out to Rupus, but Redtail able to block that. Akachi almost gets that 2-goal lead there, just a little bit off target. Same with Vorse, and we're seeing a little bit of flashback from last game with all these shots off the post. Excellent block there from Abdulian. Kind of floating, a little bit awkward here. Redtail trying to help out. Can't quite do so in Vorse.
That was a lot of bit awkward there, but
that,
we're
yeah,
gonna move,
for sure.
we're going to move past it. Hopefully, Akachi going to get a goal here, but not able to connect. A lot of awkward plays coming out from these teams. We've seen them connect and make some amazing plays. Everybody just seems to be a little off right now. I think one team being off is throwing the other team off, and it's just a merry-go-round going back and forth. Nobody knows who's going to miss the ball next, as ball's going to go over the net this time in a triple commit. Akachi has a chance here, gets the shot, it's going to go high. Vorse coming in with the follow-up, off the post, off the other post, and Barbarians getting lucky there. They're not down 2-0.
Yeah, for sure. No one was really back there for the Barbarians. Divas almost had that, but 30 seconds left here. Divas trying to hold this one-goal lead. Vorse doing a good job of getting back, and Barbarians looking to get this tying goal here. It's getting down to the wire here. I mean, the Barbarians still have the pressure, but Divas not quite ready to give it up yet.
No, Divas are doing a better job playing patient on the defensive side now. But Barbarians just not quite able to get the shot on net. Vorse with a good pop-up going to Akachi. This one's going to go towards the net, but it is going to end before it goes in. Divas going up 2-1 in the series, going up to match point here. And I'm not going to sugarcoat both these teams. They did not play quite well this game. Divas able to solidify themselves in the back half, though, and make the least amount of mistakes. But I'm not saying that to rag on these guys. I'm saying that because we have seen they have the ability to play much better, and I want to see that here going into Game 4. These teams are strong. They're just, they're in their heads or something.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I will say, however, that the Divas halfway through that game did a good job of switching up and playing a little bit more passive and a little bit slowing down after they got that lead. Kind of the third man I've noticed was less panicky, and honestly, I think that's what got them that win there in game number 3.
Well, we'll have to see going into Game 4 here if the Divas can take this in 3-1 faction and cement their lead. Either way, they're pulling some points out of this one, so they're going to most likely keep the lead or at least be tied for it here. As Rupus going to start out quick here for the Divas. Knocks it down in front of the net. Nobody there to take the shot. Redtail's going to pop it up. Another awkward attempt here. Divas do not need to fall into the old habits. They did well in the last half of the game. They got to make sure to keep that up as Rupus with a fantastic shot. But Notice Dawn doing a good job taking control, not letting anybody take a shot off the rebound. Notice Dawn going to try and push here. Got Redtail in tow to help. Gets it off the wall. And I think they ran into each other there as Akachi clears this one to the far side. And this, is it a shot on net? Oh, it was, but Forrest doing a good job rotating back and getting that clear.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely some decent ability to get back as fast as he can to get that save. But as I say that, Notice Dawn tries to pop it over that last man. But he does get the touch. Abdulian getting a touch off the back wall. Akachi's going to take this. Gets it by one. Looking to kind of get it out mid here. Can't quite do so. And Redtail going to knock this to the side. A little bit of a double commit there from Vorse and Rupus. Let's see if the Divas make that a habit yet once again. Hopefully not.
Yeah, they did a lot better. They did a lot better once they broke that habit last game, but it's come back in full force so far. It seems Vorse off the wall.
Wow.
Great follow-up by Rupus. That is what we want to see from these teams.
Yeah.
Reading off the teammates, not running into them.
Definitely excellent pass out mid, and Rupus just coming in there like a cannonball. 72-mile-an-hour shot, giving the Divas the 1-goal lead with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to play. Barbarians definitely not out of this yet, but they just need to, I don't know, pick up the speed, I guess, a little bit. Divas are outspeeding them.
They are outspeeding them, but I think it feels like the Barbarians are playing a little hesitant right now. They're not sure on what they want to do, so they're a little slow on these challenges, a little slow getting up for the defense. We'll have to see if that changes, because they're going to be in a situation where they can't play hesitant anymore soon as the clock winds down to 3 minutes. Notice Dawn trying to get that one over and in, but not able to. Nice pop-up. Here's a good chance for Barbarians, and the shot goes, but it's going to go high. Rupus turns this one back downfield, but gets demoed for the trouble. And Abdulian's going to have a chance to take control, but an awkward miss, and oh my goodness, that almost went in off the top of Redtail there.
Yeah, oh my. Almost an unfortunate own goal.
There, but it's going to work out in Barbarian's favor.
I guess I can say I'm a little confused. I mean, a little bit unfortunate touch there from Vorse. I don't think he meant to do that. Redtail doing an excellent job of following it up at least and getting that tying goal here. We're in for an interesting game 4. Let's see if the Divas can come back and get ahead once again, or if the Barbarians are going to take this to game 5.
Redtail trying to get that extra goal right now. Tries for the pinch, but Rupus with a fantastic block, and it goes straight. Rupus just blocked the pinch and got a goal off of it. That was, I'm not going to say that was planned, but that was a great play.
I don't know. I feel like he was trying to get that one off the corner in mid, but I guess he's going to take that 2-1 for the Divas. Always. And,
especially on match point.
Exactly. Let's see if the Divas can keep this momentum going. And as I see that Rupus gets it out mid, nobody's back, and Vorse following it up, getting that 2-goal lead. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left. Barbarians need to make something happen now.
This time the double commit from the Barbarians is going to leave one player back in net, and just the pass off the back wall is enough to pull that defender out. 3-1, 2:23 on the clock. Barbarians have the chance. They gotta build that confidence like they had in game number 3, and I think they'll be fine. But right now, Diva's getting more and more confident as this game goes on with Vorse. A fantastic pass across middle. This time, Redtail getting up quick, making that challenge like they need to be doing here. Abdulian with the shot, but wow, the save from Vorse. That one was halfway in the net before it made contact. But it has to be all the way in, as we all know here, unless Psyonix deems otherwise, and what a save there.
Yeah, definitely an excellent save on that last one from Vorse, and Akachi doing a good job of flicking it up, getting the follow. Going up 4-1 fashion with 1:48 seconds here. Divas looking to take this game away and take this series with it.
Yeah, Divas looking like they might have broken the Barbarian spirit here, as they've just started scoring in bunches here. At 3-goal deficit in 1:50, not unheard of, but not likely to be overcome either, as Rufus has an empty net, just gets it on target, it'll be in. Akachi trying to get under the ball, knock it back towards the net, but not able to do so. Rufus up quick, Abdulian with a good challenge. Leaving for Notice Dawn. Notice Dawn gets it over, but it's going to hit it right to the Divas players here. Vorse gets the clear out. At this point, Divas just have to stay calm and play solid here, and that is not playing solid, but is not going to hurt them, as Notice Dawn not quite there to make the follow-up hit.
Yeah, it's a little bit. That was a little bit of a scary moment there, but Divas managed to settle down and get it to safety. Akachi going up, trying to get the touch. Can't quite do so. Rufus with a bump, following it up, trying to control it. Redtail's there to clear it back down to the Divas players, actually. Vorse getting a touch out. Notice Dawn. Ooh. Shot on an open net, just a little bit wide here, and Akachi, no boost to really do anything, but Rufus getting a little bit of an awkward touch, and Barbarians can't quite can't quite get the shot to put that into the net, and there goes the Divas.
And there goes most likely the chances of the Barbarians coming back in this one. Divas looking to take all the points in this series here and cement themselves in first place in this region, and doing so in quite the fashion here in game number 4, taking control, not pretty much letting the Barbarians having any breathing room here. We'll have to see how this one turns out. Still the slightest of chances, but not one I'm going to place any bets on here, as Akachi hits this one back to the mid, just playing for time, it seems, clearing it back and forth across field. All these lobs drain about 2 or 3 seconds off the clock each, if not more. And with 15 seconds, I think we're going to have to go ahead and call this one here in favor of the Divas, going up 3-1 in this series. Doing a good job coming back after a couple of odd games here, but taking control, playing through the mistakes, and hanging in here. Great job. Barbarians, same thing, you know, they hung in there, but just this go around, Divas showing why they are number 1.
Yeah, definitely Divas doing an excellent showing for us here, as they take that 3-1 fashion, giving them all 3 points and just making that number 1 lead, proven to us that they deserve it. And excellent playing from both teams here. Divas just being able to capitalize on the chances they get, and Barbarians falling a little bit short. Unfortunate for them, but excellent series nonetheless.